Hey everyone, I'm Liz Ferry.
Hi guys, I'm Joey.
And welcome to another WIP Wednesday stream. Before we start, we just wanted to randomly announce that we finally got our place that we're going to move into.
Right? We've been trying for like 3 months now.
Yeah,
so.
We've literally been looking for 3 months.
Yeah.
So we're finally doing that. So this may be the last WIP Wednesday for a little while. So I will let you guys know next week if there's going to be another WIP Wednesday stream in 2 weeks. But there might not be because we might be too busy. But I'm gonna like tentatively say that there might not be one.
Right. But maybe do like a casual gameplay stream or something.
Yeah,
like
maybe
that,
we'll do something else like that. I might have stuff to show you guys, but I probably won't. So if anything, we'll just do a casual. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I think
we've had a malfunction.
You know what? I'm gonna just start and I'm gonna stop and start over. Hey everybody, and welcome to another WIP Wednesday. I'm Liz Ferry.
I'm Joey, and hopefully we're back.
And Demonly said hello again, so I'm assuming that means we're back, right? So we're in the process of moving, so I'm not really sure how many WIPs I'm going to be able to get to in the next couple weeks. So we may or may not have another stream for WIP Wednesday in the next couple weeks, but we might just do a casual stream just to hang out with you guys. And Demonly says we're live, so
okay, good.
We're live. Good, okay.
But yeah, possibly another casual.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do maybe we'll play a random game and just chat with you guys, and maybe we'll even show you guys our empty house.
I know, right?
When we're because we're probably going to be a little further along with.
Of course, pull the curtain down after everything's been cleaned, but.
Well, let's get started after all those technical difficulties. It's not very clear what exactly it is at the moment. It's just a jumble of green.
It's a bundle of dark green.
But yeah, and it is dark green, so it might be a little tough to see it. It comes up. Yeah, it almost looks black, but yeah, it is green. It's like a hunter green. But as you guys can see, that was like a little leaf, and there's like some stems and stuff. So what this is eventually going to be is one of my cousins asked me to make him a chili pepper sash type thing, like a garland / sash type thing. So I'm working on that right now. So this is going to be all the leaves are going to be on one side, and then I have these little stems on the other, and this is where all the chili peppers are going to be attached eventually when I make them all. And I'm going to make it in 3 different color chili peppers. I'm going to do yellow, red, and green. And I have like a yard of this so far, and I've only done 3, I think, leaves so far. Yeah, I've only done 3 leaves so far, but hopefully I'll have one side of it all leaves and the other side all peppers, and so when it falls down it'll drape down like that, so that the leaves are kind of draping over the peppers and they're all hanging down. So hopefully that'll look pretty.
It'll come together.
Yeah, hopefully it'll look pretty cute.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys that stitching on those leaves again, because I haven't actually ever made a leaf tutorial or anything like that, and I really love how this leaf came out. But if you guys have been following for a while, you've probably seen this is my my realistic skull hat / mask type thing that I've had on the channel for a while. And I've been working on something similar that's kind of a more simplistic design, so that it's a little easier to make.
Yeah, because this is pretty complex.
This is a really complex piece.
Pretty advanced
piece. Put it on. Yeah. If you want. Mess up your hair.
Right. Well, first is just the cap.
Yeah, you can just wear it as a slouch hat if you want.
My head is super big that way.
Yeah, your head is a little bit big, so.
But it does pull over as.
Yeah, and it kind of pulls over as a mask.
But yeah, let's not be a skull the whole time.
Yeah. Unless you want to, I guess.
Little.
So I started out with kind of trying to work off of my simple skull applique pattern that I made a long time ago, and I've wanted to revisit that pattern for a while now. I made it a long time ago when I didn't really have as good of a setup, and I didn't really know how to write patterns or anything like that, and I didn't have a good microphone, so it's kind of not the best video, but it still gets a lot of views, and I kind of wish that I had a better video for people to watch, because like I could definitely do a better version of that tutorial now. Right. So I've kind of been thinking of like trying to like do a new version of that one, and also of the 3D skull one that I have as well. First, I'm going to show you this little tiny applique that I started, and it's kind of more fashioned after the way that my classic skull applique tutorial looks. It's kind of like a super simplistic, like little skull shape, and I also put little crossbones on it just because I didn't really know what else to do with this skull. So I just put some tiny little crossbones on it. Maybe I'll turn it into like a little like pirate flag or something like that. I've kind of been trying to work on something like this to make it like a little bit more, I guess making it bigger, but also I'm trying to like work in like the 3D aspect that I have of the other skull mask that I just showed you guys. So it's kind of the same type of design, except I'm kind of trying to like give it enough space that it can fold over in certain ways and to like kind of resemble more of a 3D skull shape. You know what I mean? You can kind of see it starting to take shape. Obviously this one isn't done yet. It's just the eyes and the nose at the moment. And then I could also like the other thing that I'm planning on doing eventually is adding like a row around the nose and the eyes to kind of like give it more depth. Let me show you guys.
And Dee says that she loves the skull.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's an epic piece of work.
Yeah, it's a really complex piece, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
So here's the kind of sort of new version, and this one is kind of more based on that design of my classic 3D skull, and as you can see, I haven't done any of the detail work on this like I have that one. It's all just white, but I kind of, to make it a simpler design, I'm kind of planning on stitching the lines on afterward,
right? So
that it's not like as hard to do, so it's a little less color changing and stuff like that. So this is what I have so far, and it like looks a little bit funny because, as I said before, I need to do like a row to give the nose the depth, because right now it's just the hole. And the same thing with the eyes, they're just kind of like flat and no depth. I'm planning on adding a row to the inside of the eyes and folding it in kind of so that there's more like depth to the eyes, and then doing the same thing with the nose, except kind of making it pop out so that it's like more realistic looking. And then I guess I didn't do a very good job on the jaw and the teeth. Like, they don't really look very realistic. It kind of looks more like cartoonish, which I'm not like, I don't hate it. Like, I like that actually, like, but I would like to make another one that looks more realistic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So kind of my goal with this one is so that it's like kind of just easier to make, just generally.
And easier to make skull beanie / mask, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I basically just made this witch on a broomstick, like, applique, and then I Irish crocheted kind of sort of around it with, like, a crochet thread. And I'm okay with how it looks. You might not be able to tell from the fact that it's just black on black threads, but this is a much thicker thread than this. So I kind of I'm not crazy about how it blends together. Like, it looks really nice, like, especially as like a door, like,
it's basically been decorating.
Yeah, I've had it on the front door. It's been decorating
our front door for, well, it just got back into Halloween season, so
yeah, I just put it back out
a couple of weeks, but we can come back. But you made this like a year?
I think I made it a year ago. I don't know if it was 2 years ago. I don't know if it was 2 years ago. I think it was maybe just 1 year ago. Yeah. So I kind of want to try to make something, like, I kind of want to make another one to like improve on the design and kind of just make it with all the same type of thread to make it like more continuous in its design. And I haven't started the witch one yet, but what I did do was I started this little cat. So I kind of want to try to do the same thing, but making it with a different scene. So I did this cat in an Irish lace style. Let me move the witch out of the way just so that you guys can see the cat a little better. So this is the first thing that I started working on that is in more of a lacy style. Because that's the other thing about the witch that I wasn't like... I mean, it's like... It looks nice, but I think it would have looked kind of cool to make it more lacy.
Right, to make like the witch itself more
to make
lacy.
it like more of a lacy shape, kind of like what I did with the cat. Like, I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but I did like kind of give it like a little like eyes and whiskers and nose type shape on its face. You can kind of see it. I don't know. I think it has like a really spooky vibe though, to use the black Irish lace for like Halloween decor. So I want to like just make a bunch of like of other Halloween scene things and just put them all together into one lace piece. We're kind of late to this to the party on this one, but we just started watching BoJack Horseman, and like the characters in this show are like super cute.
Yeah, no, it's a really good show.
Like, yeah, so like I started making Princess Caroline. I'm not actually sure which. I feel like people go back and forth saying it both ways. But yeah, I started making her, and like I started to do the body at first, but like it wasn't enough for me to just do the body and like leave the face not Carolyn. So I had to do her face as well, so that I knew I was working on her. So you actually
know that it is Carolyn.
Yeah, exactly. So like so I started doing that, and hopefully that will be like another thing that I can do for the Halloween season, because I was kind of thinking of maybe doing like another version of my cat ears video now that I have the new mic and everything. Right. So, and then also I've never done a pattern for my cat ears or anything like that, so maybe I'll do that. And then when I do that, I can give her some cat ears in the same way. So this might be something that I end up doing in October, hopefully. So Steven's hair is almost done. You can kind of see a little bit of hair poking out that I maybe didn't get a chance to finish curling during the tutorial. But it's okay. We stuffed that under the wig cap. Nobody noticed. Nobody saw anything. So it's fine. It was perfectly finished and no one knows anything. There was so much work to do, you guys. I had to cut some corners to finish this tutorial quickly. There was a lot more work than I was expecting. Anyway, though, the wigs came out cute, though. Yeah. Steven's hair is a little too long still, so I'm going to trim it once I finish curling the back, and I know exactly how much of it I need to. Yeah, I know. I love how Steven looks with long hair. He looks so freaking cute. This is the rose quartz wig. The doll is not made yet at all, but I have it on my basic doll. But here's the finished rose quartz wig, finally. All of the ringlets are done. The bangs are cut. Everything is all brushed out.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I think it came out pretty nice. I was going to try to do the ringlets the same way that I did in my first curly hair video, but I didn't really need to because of how strong the curl looks when you do it the way that I did it in this new tutorial. But I could have done it, and I tried to do it, and it looks okay. It's just like it was so much more work to do that I was just like, I'm just gonna leave them, because like this hair was really long and it took such a long time to curl. I actually didn't end up having time to make Garnet's wig, which was what I was going to make for the tutorial, but I just didn't have the time to do that because there was just so much work to do. So I actually ended up curling that random pink wig that I had made just like for fun into an afro instead. Because I just did not have, like, it would have taken so much more time to make a completely new wig and then turn it into an afro. Because actually it does take quite a while to make this.
Yeah, the wigging process is...
Especially a curly hair wig.
It takes a while to wig out.
I just did a little bit of work on it. But I finally trimmed and curled Pearl's bangs and hair. So now Pearl is pretty much done on like as far as her body and everything. I still haven't done I still haven't done any more work on her outfit.
A little bit of a bright glare on that.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's like, that's what color she is.
I know, right?
So, I mean, I can't really
her she's so pearlescent.
So I worked on Connie's body a little bit more, and she's almost done. She's getting there. She's up to the point where now I just have to make her legs and her arms. And I never did get around to adding her eyes, but I will do that eventually. But I did curl the hair with a light wave, so it's a little wavy, but not too much. It still kind of looks like kind of a little straight at the top and then just wavy at the bottom. It kind of looks a little beachy, I think, which is fitting because they live in Beach City. And the tutorial for all of these curly doll hairs and also for cutting doll hair that I was working on for all of these is going to actually come out tomorrow. And if you're in the archive watching this, then it's already been out for a week. So so you guys should check that out. And also in that tutorial, I did show you guys how I cut the hair using like scissors and also razors.
Yeah, because the undercut on that looks really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how well that came out, actually. And I did use the eyebrow razor for Pearl's hair. But you guys will see all of that in that video, because there was a lot of work that went into that. So that's all that we have to show you guys today. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was... Oh, no, I'm tripping. We still have the cheeseburger backpack.
Serious?
I forgot all about that. The lettuce pocket is almost made. Here's the top bun pocket, for those of you that don't recall. And this is the halfway done lettuce pocket. You can kind of see that I made this scalloped edging for the lettuce, and then I have this tie-dye material for the liner.
Yeah.
And then there's a zipper pocket right here. And I have not yet sewn the pocket down. So here's the other side of the liner. So I just need to sew this part down to the around area and then put the crochet cover over it. And you can see the super pretty tie-dye print of this fabric. Right. And on the other side, it has
totally makes you guys think of lettuce, right?
Yeah, no, right? It does look like lettuce, right? And then also, pins. I forgot those were in there. Never mind. Let's put that back.
It's like a bear trap.
So the bun has a much bigger pocket space, and this is just a flat pocket. So a couple of them will be flatter pockets, and some of them I'll have more space in. And then the next layer is going to be cheese layer, and that one is going to just have like the zipper on the one side, so it's just going to be like a square with the zip on this side.
Right.
And I'm trying to make this as accurate to the show as possible, but I think the one in the show doesn't actually have like a pocket in the lettuce or the tomato, so I'm kind of trying to make this a hidden pocket.
Right,
so that it still looks like the one from the show, but so that it still has, so that everything is
even
a pocket.
more utility.
Yeah, exactly. I just really like pockets.
No, for real.
I like having tons of pockets on a bag. And the scalloped edging that I did is a ripple stitch that I added an extra increase to. Kind of like it's kind of folding over, kind of, so it kind of looks more realistically like lettuce, I guess, kind of to me.
It does have a really good like crinkle.
Yeah, I feel like it has kind of more of a natural look, I guess. So that's the last thing that we're going to show you guys. All right. So if you guys want to check out the tutorial for the wigs, that's going to be out tomorrow. And we'll probably do just a casual stream in a couple of weeks. Maybe just play some random games, chat with you guys. Maybe I'll like talk about some of the stuff that I've like been working on or something like that, instead of like showing
ideas for Halloween. And
stuff
or
like
that,
stuff. Because that's another thing that we could chat about.
Yeah, and what have you guys been working on too? Because it's always nice to hear from you guys. D and Demonly, always nice to
and thanks
to talk to you guys and chat
keeping
and
active
stuff.
in the chat and all that, you guys.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any stuff that you want to show me, you can always contact me on any of my social media pages. And
you got Twitter and Twitter and Tumblr, right?
Probably Tumblr and Facebook are the better ones to
Tumblr
contact
and
me
Facebook.
through. I'm pretty bad at staying on Twitter, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let you guys know when we're gonna do our next stream next week sometime. Probably when the video comes out on the archive. I'll just like post what time we'll be doing our next stream. Yeah. So look out for that, and we'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.
Bye.